Yo, Walmart just had to do an emergency evacuation. And you are not going to believe why. So because Donald Trump decided to take away food stamps for the month of November, people are now bum rushing Walmart with big ass buckets, stealing shit off the shelves, pushing shit. It is crazy. The Walmart in my city just had to do an emergency evacuation because people were just running in and just stealing, filling up cars full of food. Like, these people are going crazy over their food stamps being taken for. And why November, Donald Trump? Why November? Because Thanksgiving. What are they going to do for Thanksgiving? Y'all, this is not happening. This is what it has come to. Food stamps are being taken, so people are not resorting to stealing from Walmart. Y'all, I can't make this shit up.
Let's move. Let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this. They done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping. Hey, move. Let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this. They done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping.
They cutting the food stamps and people are pissed. Now, I genuinely feel bad for the individuals who can't work and do have to collect these benefits. But for those of you that have working hands and feet that choose to stay home and collect these benefits, I don't feel bad for you. And to all of you that are talking about, I'm walking up in that store and I'm taking what I want and I'm not paying for it and I better not get touched, keep that same energy when the cops come. Keep that same energy when you're standing before the judge. Keep that same energy when you're sitting in a cell. Keep that same energy when your children have sleepless nights because their parents are sitting somewhere in a cold cell because they wanted to do something reckless. That mentality will get you nowhere. And I don't know why we're not realizing this in 2025. You can't just walk up in a store and take what you want. Nobody owes you anything. If it was really that serious to you and you really needed those benefits, you would prioritize. Getting your hair, nails, and lashes done is not a necessity. Name brand shoes and clothes are not a necessity. And let's not forget, this halt is temporary. A permanent solution to a temporary problem is not worth the risk. So go ahead, run up in them people's store and take what you want. Let's see what happens.
Remember how I told you the longer this government shutdown lasts, the worse it's going to get? Well, we are now 20 days into it, and worse is almost here for more than 40 million men, women, and kids who get food assistance from the U.S. government's SNAP program.
And an important role of the government is to provide that safety nest for those with the least among us. Today, I think New York announced that they can't continue taking new enrollees because of the government shutdown in SNAP, in our food stamp program. We're going to run out of money in 2 weeks. So you're talking about millions and millions of vulnerable families, of hungry families that are not going to have access to these programs because of this shutdown.
That was the Secretary of Agriculture who said last week that by November 1st, an estimated 42 million Americans could be shut out of the SNAP program. Recipients just wouldn't get their benefits. Now, just to be clear, SNAP is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It used to be called food stamps, and it is the government program that provides food benefits to low-income families in order to supplement their grocery budgets. Now, according to the Agriculture Department, about 12% of U.S. residents receive SNAP benefits, and as of 2024, that SNAP benefit averaged about $190 a month. According to this letter, though, sent to all SNAP administrators in all states nationwide 10 days ago, if the government does not reopen, there will be insufficient funds to pay full November SNAP benefits. The acting administrator of SNAP went on to say in the letter, in the interest of preserving maximum flexibility, state SNAP offices should not be sending out monthly issuance files to vendors. And without those issuance files, vendors cannot load SNAP benefits onto those EBT cards. And if the benefits aren't loaded onto the EBT cards, then SNAP beneficiaries don't have the money to buy the groceries they need. It's a ripple effect. So If you do receive SNAP benefits, what is this going to mean for you? Well, the fact is the government is shut down because, as I've been reporting, Congress cannot agree on how to allocate money to each government department. The Department of Agriculture is one of those government departments, and it oversees SNAP benefits. So until the shutdown is ended, legally, they can't spend any money, including on your SNAP benefits. Each state, though, is handling this differently. Some are doing exactly what this letter says and cutting off all November SNAP payments. Some are reportedly considering sending out partial payments in November, and it's also possible that your state may pay for the benefits up front themselves and then try and get some kind of reimbursement from the federal government. But that is all in limbo right now. So if you are in this program and you are concerned about your November benefits, I highly suggest that you check your state's SNAP program website to figure out if there's anything you should be doing right now to prepare yourself. It's also possible, because of the shutdown, the Trump administration could do for SNAP what they say they are going to do for the WIC program and the 7 million low-income women and children who rely on that food assistance program. The White House said that it will temporarily use tariff revenue to pay for WIC. We will have to wait and see if they choose to do the same thing for SNAP.
Good morning, y'all. See, I'm seeing all these videos about this food stamp situation, and I'm seeing certain people like, oh, we don't need your stamps, or we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Bitch, I need them. Should I not say that on this app? I have to think about that real quick. I can't say it like that, so we're gonna go ahead and say it like this. And I need for the people who helps me with their stamps every month, I need them to get their stamps so I can continue to get help from them. You feel me? Let me say it like that. Yeah. I don't know, but all I know is that I need them to get them. Amen? Amen. And if they don't, I will not be eating po man meals. My kids will not be eating rice and beans. My kids will not be eating, like, noodles. I will go to any grocery store other than Walmart, because they always have undercover police officers. Unless it's a whole crowd of people, I will go to Walmart, but I'm not getting groceries, I'm getting other shit. But I will go to any of these grocery stores, put a basket up, and gladly walk that motherfucker out to my car and throw everything in my motherfucking trunk. By all means, my kids will eat. By all means, I will cook a meal. We will not be rice and beans and noodle and po man meals. We will not. I'm going to get the regular stuff that we eat. I will fill everything up in the basket and walk that basket to my car and dare somebody to touch it. I dare you. I dare you. I'll triple doggy dare you. Don't play with me. I'm feeding my pups. Thank you. And I don't want to hear nobody say no stupid shit like, oh, just go spend your money. Groceries cost too much. Groceries are way too expensive. I spend a lot on groceries monthly. I need to spend half of that, if you get my drift. I can spend $500 and get $1,000 worth of groceries. That's how I like it. Yeah, I spend at least between $1,000 to $1,500, if not a little bit more, monthly on groceries, because I cook for my family eat at home, and all of my kids take lunch to school. So yes, I need them stamps. I'm not about to go and spend no $1,500 in cash when I could just go ahead and spend a quick little 5, 6, cut it. That's what I'm used to.
Shit, my tooth hurts so much right now. So I just watched the post where with this government shutdown, so they're not gonna give nobody food stamps and stuff for the month of November when it's the holidays, when it's supposed to be Thanksgiving and shit. It's crazy because I just thought about applying for food stamps today because my last unemployment check was like September 15th. So I've been penny pinching without having to dig into like my real savings. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to apply for some food stamps until I thought about the whole government shutdown. So I meant to make a post earlier, like, y'all, they still accepting applications? Like, what's going on? So I can go apply, but I guess that just busted my bubble, right? Like, Jesus, like, what's his name? Jehovah Jireh, my provider. I need money for food. I need money for food. Like, help me, please. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, but I ain't even gonna go that deep with that either. Or Christmas. First of all, Christmas, I only plan on buying myself gifts. Because I'm going to teach my son a lesson this year. I swear to God. Little motherfucker. I swear, I was going to put up my tree and stuff, and the only person getting gifts was me. And that's probably cruel. But I be feeling like that kid be so selfish. And it's like, regardless of what he do, I just always get him stuff. And I was just like, not this year. I'm gonna put mad shit up under that tree, and it's all gonna be for me. That's that wickedness. I'm sorry, God, but yeah.
Post is full of solutions, and if you don't want to have solutions and you want to complain, swipe by. But if you actually want solutions, listen up. Due to the government shutdown, SNAP benefits or food stamps are at risk of ending next month. That puts additional strain on already strained people, in addition to the already 40 million plus people who are currently living with food insecurity. But for those who are able, here are some ways that we can help. Number one, support the organizations that are already doing the work. Organizations like U.S. Hunger, who have the program called Full Card, which is literally a virtual food bank. Feeding America is another great organization to support. Also, Food Finder, which helps people find food assistance near them. Also, organizations like No Kid Hungry, which ensures the kids have access to quality fresh meals, and literally a bunch of others. For those who want to partner with local organizations, I encourage you to find those local organizations, whether it be your local feeding organizations such as Soup Kitchen and meal organizations, and donate to them directly. But also, find your local community fridge. Yes, that is a thing, and it is very, very helpful. And if you are able to, stock it with a few things, or if you're really balling, fill the fridge yourself. Don't forget about food pantries and food banks. They still need donations as well. For those who might be financially unable and still want to help, you still have the opportunity to volunteer. Volunteering has been down since the pandemic, and many organizations would love the help. So if you can't donate to your food pantry or food bank, why not volunteer your time there? Volunteer at your local feeding stations, or if local churches or other organizations are serving, volunteer to help out. I've listed a few other ideas and organizations to support on my Patreon. That post is completely free and available to share. Let's be solution-oriented to make sure our neighbors don't go hungry. Also, feel free to add in the comment section if you know organizations that are also doing this work. This is the time where we need community now more than ever. So let's get to it.
Trump just replaced food stamps with straight cash, and this changes everything for millions of families to every family that qualifies. Same amount you were getting before, but now it's real money you can spend anywhere. This is massive for working families because, let's be honest, food stamps never covered everything you needed. You'd buy groceries with your stamps, then realize you're broke and can't afford basic hygiene products, diapers for the kids, cleaning supplies, or even a new pair of underwear. Now that $200 in food assistance becomes $200 in cash that you can use for whatever your family needs most. The program rollout starts next month, affecting over 40 million Americans who currently receive food assistance. Families will get direct deposits or checks in the mail based on their current benefit amounts. Critics say it's risky. Supporters say it's respect. Either way, it's happening, and millions of families are about to have a lot more flexibility in how they feed and care for their kids. What's your take on cash versus food stamps? Breaking news, Trump just replaced food stamps with straight cash, and this changes everything for millions of families to every family that qualifies. Same amount you were getting before, but now it's real money you can spend anywhere. This is massive for working families because, let's be honest, food stamps never covered everything you needed. You'd buy groceries with your stamps, then realize you're broke and can't afford basic hygiene products, diapers for the kids, cleaning supplies, or even a new pair of underwear. Now that $200 in food assistance becomes $200 in cash that you can use for whatever your family needs most. The program rollout starts next month, affecting over 40 million Americans who currently receive food assistance. Families will get direct deposits or checks in the mail based on their current benefit amounts. Critics say it's risky. Supporters say it's respect. Either way, it's happening, and millions of families are about to have a lot more flexibility in how they feed and care for their kids. What's your take on cash versus food stamps?